Ooh, let's adjust that camera. Okay. Hey out there, all you viewers to play later. How we doing today? I know, we're gonna hop back into the world of the Age of Sigmar. Yeah, dirty word. Shut up. I don't care. I like Age of Sigmar. Today, as you know by that thumbnail, everything else we got, to get here, we're going to take a look at the Stormcast Eternals, BlackTalons. Whoo, buddy. All right. We're going to break all this down here in just a moment. I am really excited for this one. I really, truly am. But as you know, we're going to get the adulting out of the way. You know how we do it on this channel.
What up, you amazing people? Hope you're doing well today. Chris has asked me to do a quick elevator spill just for you. Now, here at Copper Johns, I'm always preaching be proud of who you are, no matter what. What this means to me is simply that you're going to go out there to the world and present yourself in a way that you are proud of. So my job is to create something that allows you to do that. So here at Copper Johns, I have 13 different scents, all in beard oil, beard butter, beard balm, mustache wax, spray clone, and a few of the solid clones. But we also have some amazing cold press soaps, beard shampoos, whether conditioning or stripping, beard conditioner, and some crazy cool combs. I am truly grateful for every one of you guys. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to hit me up. I'm here. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
Incredible man, incredible company. Click the link, you're not going to be disappointed. Okay, I am filming this on Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. Currently on Amazon, the BlackTalons are $63.75. If you break it down per cost of miniature for character miniatures, that ain't bad. Okay, let's get into this fun stuff. Seriously, let's get into it. I like the fact, I'm upset and I'm happy at the same time. Knave, basically the lead character in the BlackTalons storyline, was available as a single miniature for a very, very long time. Me, like an idiot, never pulled the trigger. Should have got her. It's just me. I should have pulled the trigger a while ago to help complete the Stormcast. So the day I went to go pull that trigger, it was gone. And man, I was pissed. And then we caught the reveal. And we caught the fun stuff, and the BlackTalons are here. The whole unit. Oh my god. They have their own cartoon series over on Warhammer Plus, BlackTalons. Go check them out. So, let's get into this, okay? Yeah. I can't wait to get them on the paint table. I've got a couple projects ahead of them, but I can't wait to get them on the paint table. Okay. So, if you are unfamiliar with G-Dub products, number one, welcome to my channel. Number two, well, I'm thankful you're here. And number three, everything they produce seems to come on a sprue. Okay, what fell? Of course, it's probably that body that I wanted to show off. Alright. I know I'm going to find it well afterwards. Nope, there it is. Thank God. Alright. Sorry, there's one of these miniatures I had an issue with, and we're going to get into that. But, like I was saying, as you know... Oh, wow, hey, look at that. I didn't even pay attention to that. Everything they make comes on a sprue, and hopefully you can see that right there. Everybody's got a little nameplate. Well, not everybody, except the, really elvish sorceress. But there's hardly any spare parts on here, because, theoretically, they only have one weapon, option. What is her name? If I got it right, Shikana? She came with 2 body parts. I'll get to that in a moment. The only other options you had with people is, like with Knave, Hendrix, and Rostis, you could put a helmet on their head. I really didn't want to, because in all the comics, they didn't have helmets. So I should say the comic things on Warhammer Plus. So I really wanted to try to stay true to the source material as possible. Okay. Comes with a little instruction book, how to put it together like everything else from G-Dub. Now, if you don't go to Warhammer Community, because you can download the data sheet, the War Scroll for them. Yeah, it's like right in the back of the book. Okay, the only one I'm dreading a little bit painting is Lorei, because it's an elvish priestess, flowy robes, kind of see-through in certain areas. I want to do it justice. So I'm going to have a little bit of a struggle. But thank God the War Hipster has a paint thing on it. That man is the master of contrast paints. I am going to be heavily watching his video. But primarily these things are push fit, which I hate, okay? But wherever you see the little yellow dots, go ahead, put some glue. Like I said, you have the options to swap heads if you want to. Yeah. Everything really only has, like, one pose, all right? Hendrik, one thing, the only thing really is his arm holding the axe. You can move it a little bit. No big deal. I really like Rostis. I don't know. There was just something about him in that series. The big dumb oaf who just likes to break things. Right on it. I just love how they did it. Now with Shikana, like I said, there's 2 body parts there. I'm going to get into that in a moment. Because the green stuff for her has finally cured like a full 48 hours like I like it to. So I can get her out and get her primed and get her on the paint table. And there's the instructions for L'Oreal. Alright, let's get into the miniatures. Alright, so of course, right off the bat is Nave. You got to start with her, right? I went with the face version because that's pretty much, that was everything inside. You know, the artwork I can find everywhere. I hardly ever found her with helmets on. Overall, for a push fit, not too bad. The one area I had a massive issue with is right there on the shoulder, and I didn't, how can I put it? I didn't green stuff it because I'm not really good with chopping things up right yet, but I'm getting a lot better. So that just may be one of those that I've just got to suck it up and deal with. I like the fact that they kind of gave it a scenic base with a little statue head there and some grass. Okay, well, the BlackTalons are basically assassins. I'm not talking about the sneaky round, you know, infiltrate and like one stab wound and turn the tide of battle. No, Sigmar puts these guys in the most deadliest things ever and goes, go get them. So I love the look. I love the overall sculpt. I think it's a lot better than the original that they put out. Just my opinion. Okay. Hendrix. Once again with him. Overall, not bad with the push fit. Little issue with the cloak right there for me. Not confident in my green stuff thing, so I'm gonna have to suck it up and eat it. Seriously. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with a white on the inside of the fur cloak or like a brownish red. Just me, I'm not sure yet, but I have a really good idea. I know they always go, well, check the box art. Oh, the box art's kind of brownish. Even though a lot of stuff with Stormcast, blue cloak, white internal cloak. But still, your miniature, your choice, you do whatever. Once again, sculpted scenic base. They included those, as you can see. Alright. Let's move on to Rostis. The one thing I really like, he's got a drinking horn molded in there. I thought that was cool. And I like the fact, because they're all basically characters, their right shoulder pauldron is an animal. So I think that's really awesome in keeping with the theme. A little bit of a scenic base. I never understood why the big horn's coming out of the back, but, you know, I've got some BlackTalon books coming from the Black Library. Hopefully it'll explain some background a little bit more. But yeah, so I like the look of him. He's going to be fun. He is going to be straightforward fun. I can't wait to get at all these guys. Alright. We're getting to her. We're getting to Shakara. The elf wench. Yeah. Massive scenic base, and with the floating little lizards and everything else, she's gonna be fun. She's gonna be the one I hate to paint the most, but when it gets done, it's gonna be so rewarding because I know I'm gonna put a lot of effort into that. So I like the look of the miniature. It's keeping true to, you know, Warhammer Plus and everything I've read about her, with her always floating around and being spindly, and it's an elf, so come on. You know, you sneeze real hard, they fall over. Alright, Shikana. I really wanted the uncloaked version. I really did. This was the one I had a lot, and I mean a lot, of issues putting together. So, the body inside. Basically, a set of legs attaches to the cloak. But because I had it too far to one side, how I got it pushed in there, it was at a serious tilt, like that. Originally, this was the piece that I wanted for the body. The headless, well, I should say, the uncloaked version, see the flowing hair, challenged me to paint, well, African American hair. You know, I like a challenge. So when I was starting to get it together, massive gap, massive, like, you can kind of see right there with the green stuff on the cloak how, yeah, I went a little bit too much in certain areas, but I really wanted good coverage and whatnot. There was a gap on the cloak about like that. And the body was kind of really cocked. Over here, as you can see, where I tried my best to work around the pauldron in certain areas. It was just a gap like that. I'm like, what in the ever-loving... There is a peg on the front leg where part of the cloak fits into. It wouldn't even fit. So I had to break it all down with all the glue, try to clean it up as best I could, and then realized, hey, dummy, move the leg a little. And then everything snapped into place greatly, especially with the cloak thing. And I was like, well, crap, that's how we do it. And then an hour and a half later, I thought, why didn't you just put that, the cloakless head on, you moron? So yeah, so I got a cloaked head now. The other thing that really upset me was on basically the crossbow here. I can't remember the exact term for it. It's early. I haven't had a lot of caffeine. Okay. There was 2 bowstrings coming down the back. One showed up broken. So I just clipped the other one to keep in line. I really didn't take any green stuff to like put it down or any wire to glue down. I just went, okay, well, we're just going to do this a little bit of a different way. So they're all going to be fun to paint. I love the fact that they all have scenic bases that are a little bit different than each other. So I thought that was cool. I like the fact that they took Knave away from me, but gave me every Black Talon. I'm okay with that because I think Knave by herself was $40. So a little bit more and I get the rest of the Black Talons, I'm good. You get the War Scrolls in the back, which I've already got them downloaded. I'll be saving this just for, I don't know, for the weird little more in-depth paint guides. Just like I always save the boxes until I get it all painted, then I'll toss the box. That's just me, okay? But still, we are at my most favorite part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. First, do you play Age of Sigmar? Secondly, if you do, which faction do you play? I'm a Stormcast Eternal fan. I have loved the lore. I am starting to collect Skaven, and I'm starting to collect some Slaves to Darkness. I like the look of some of their miniatures, and I just want a challenge to paint something different outside of, well, the Age of Sigmar Banana Boys and Dirty Filthy Rats. That's the only way I can put it. I'm painting Dirty Filthy Rats. Have you heard about the BlackTalons before? Did you know about them? Do you have these in your Age of Sigmar force? Because these can be used in Warcry, Underworlds, everything. They made this force to traverse all of that time period's games, which I think is incredible. Go to Warhammer Community, you can download the data sheets for them. Alright, now, if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during filming this video, and I'm pretty dang sure that I did, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. Not to mention, it's going to give you good karma, so those days where you need those 6s, hopefully you're going to pull them. Alrighty, guys, there we go. My quick, weird look at the Warhammer Age of Sigmar BlackTalons. Buddy. I'm going to thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and one day I want to meet all of you across the tabletop.